of U.S. companies say that they are planning to lay off workers. A lot of uncertainty over the future of jobs in this country. Some major companies already announcing cuts, including Ford cutting 3,000 jobs. Now a new survey finds more than half of all major companies in the U.S. are planning layoffs in the coming months, while 52% are preparing for hiring freezes. 44% plan to rescind job offers. Fox Business correspondent Jackie DeAngelis joins us now. Jackie, great to see you.
Good to see you.
This is scary to hear because the one thing, and the White House likes to tout this, that has been holding out in this economy has been the jobs market. We've been able to see there's millions of open jobs out there, and if somebody wants a job, they can certainly go find one. Is that changing?
It seems to be changing, and I've been saying this is the next shoe to drop, right? So last week I was talking about some of the layoffs that we've seen in tech, and let me just go over some of the big names with you. Either slowing hiring or laying people off. Alphabet, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft, Meta, Netflix, Peloton, Tesla, Twitter. The tone out there from CEOs is that there are headwinds coming. We're bracing for that. We're trying to anticipate it and be ready for it. Then you hear from the retailers like Target, Walmart, Best Buy, Lowe's, Gap, TJ Maxx. They're all either warning or they're lowering their profit guidance. This has been a fun summer. Everyone's been out spending. I'm telling you, after Labor Day, people are going to have to come back and face some harsh realities. We're going to start to see that impacted in the market. Stock market just realized it yesterday.
Yeah, you're already seeing it. I mean, Ford, that was a bit of a shocker, right? So they're leaning in hard on going the EV route, and so they're laying off in other parts of their company 3,000 workers. The current labor force participation rate in this country, 62.1%. We've been watching this closely. Why?
We're watching that because it's lower than it has been historically, and the problem is that you don't have enough people participating in the labor market. So the unemployment rate at 3.5% looks like everything is fine, but that's not telling the whole story. People are still sitting home and they're collecting checks from their local and state governments, especially as we head into this back to school season. And that was always my worry. Why aren't people heading back to work? Because they know if they stay home long enough, these spending bills that have been passed, it will trickle back to them, and that's still what's happening here with the passage of the Inflation Reduction Act that will not reduce inflation.
All right, Larry Summers now. He is weighing in on what could soon be an announcement from the Biden administration on forgiving student loan debt. I hate saying that because that sounds so lovely, right?
Yeah.
But what many are saying, and Charles Payne was sitting here just yesterday talking about this, is that somebody's always got to pay for this.
Sure.
And who's on the hook? It's going to be the lower to middle income Americans that pay for this student loan forgiveness end of day. Larry Summers is skeptical. He says that, I hope the administration does not contribute to inflation macroeconomically by offering unreasonably generous student loan relief. Remember, he's an economist from the Obama era. He's a Democratic economist. Every dollar spent on student loan relief is a dollar that could have gone to support those who did not get the opportunity to go to college. The worst idea would be a continuation of the current moratorium that benefits, among others, other highly paid surgeons, lawyers, and investment bankers. So he says this is going to benefit the rich, and the lower income Americans are going to pay for it.
Yeah, so this is what Penn Wharton is saying. These are the newest stats. They did a study. They said 70% of the debt relief accrues to the borrowers that are in the top 60% of the income distribution level. So that really is telling you everything you need to know. If you got student loans, presumably you have a decent job, and the idea is that you pay them back over time like everybody else did before you. Now they're saying, let's forgive the student loan debt, and they're going to end up taxing the lower income, as you say, to pay for it, on top of all the ridiculous spending that hasn't even hit the market yet. Inflation is not going to go down when you keep putting all this money out there. You forgive the debt, people are going to go spend that money elsewhere and raise the prices, or
if you're
continue
not acknowledging
to hold
that the
them up.
spending's leading to inflation, how are you going to fix the problem? And that's what we're seeing, more spending. Jackie, great to have you.
Good to be here.
Thank you very much.